We've got to talk Chelsea, Jace. I mean, your mob. I mean, you've signed Lavia today for 60 million quid. Signing a player from Southampton, finished bottom in the Premier League. Good player, but 60 million a joke. And now you're after Elise. You're taking Crystal Palace's players. I mean...
You're taking them.
You're just taking everyone.
We're not taking them hostage. We're paying for them.
I mean, you're signing players from Palace, Southampton, and Brighton. I mean, I know you're a mid-table team at the minute, but this is just taking
Chelsea and Hove Albion. We are right.
What's going on? You're ruining football.
Oh, here we go.
You are ruining football.
Again.
You are. I mean, you spent £1 billion.
Everyone's at talkSPORT today. Everyone's booing, aren't they?
Well, it's just getting ridiculous.
Make a statement for the Premier League. What's going on? Look, I've heard my Simon Jordan over the last 2 or 3 days explain what Bowley's up to. I'm not intelligent enough to work it out, and there's a lot of people listening to this, but I don't know how it works. If it's that, okay, why not anyone else doing it? It's not right now. It's not legal. Why doesn't every other club
stupid enough to give players 9-year contracts?
Stop moaning then. Stop moaning.
No, but it is getting a bit stupid, though, isn't
it? Stop moaning.
Signing players for 115 million quid. Then you're signing one for 60. Now you're going for Elise.
Somehow, if you listen to
how do you
Simon,
keep getting away with it?
If you listen to Simon, he explained it, how it works, about depreciation. To be honest with you, mate, I haven't fully grasped it. We should get Simon Jordan on the phone, shouldn't we? And just pick his little...
Do you think Simon Jordan's gonna come on the phone on the sports bar? Yeah, do you believe he's going to... Oh, by the way, Simon,
do you know what?
Jamie and Jason want to speak to you about Chelsea.
Do you know what? He would. He'd do it for us.
All right, we'll try. He doesn't even know us.
Who?
Who's
those two clowns?
Cundy, never heard of him. We'll try and get Simon on the phone. He can try and explain it because, I mean, it is your football club. You do work for them. Yeah. Maybe you should know this information about why you're ruining football, but you don't.
We're not ruining football.
Because all you do is sit there and watch Rangers play.
All we're doing is just found a loophole, right? And everyone else is moaning about it, complaining about it. I don't quite know how the whole thing works. Honestly, I'm not an accountant. And years ago, when this FFP came into practice, this is a long time ago, I'd done an interview with someone, and they said, paraphrasing, the most important people at a football club is going to be the accountants. Yeah. And it's true.
Your accountant's the most important people than anyone.
It's true.
Then your lawyers told you that.
Yeah, well, then better make sure your finances are in order. I don't know how it works, mate. He explained it the way, but it's I don't get it, mate.
You don't get it. All I know is that you're ruining football. Chelsea fans, you can come on and state your case if you know what's going on at your football club, how you're getting away with it. But anyone else in the Premier League, Crystal Palace fans must be a bit annoyed and the way things are going. Brighton fans.
What do you mean annoyed?
Well, you're taking their best player.
Sorry, the transfer window is open. I've not got that wrong, have I? The transfer window is open. You can go and approach a team and try and get their player. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, what's wrong with that? You're just nicking everyone. You're just nicking everyone's players.
Sorry.
You are just nicking other people's players.
You do realise there's a transaction that involves money that you were having a pop at a minute ago.
You're ruining football, you lot. You're just signing anyone and everyone, taking everyone's players at the start of a season. It's a joke. Shambles from you. Let's go to Sheikh. He's a Chelsea fan. All right, Sheikh.
Sheikh.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Jason.
How you doing?
Good, mate. I'm good. What's going on at your lot? I mean, £1 billion you've almost spent.
It's lovely stuff, isn't it?
How are you getting away with it?
I don't really think it's something for us to get away with. We're just doing it in a concentrated period. It's a massive rebuild. If you think about it, other teams have just taken maybe a bit longer to do a rebuild. Man United, for example, taken nearly a decade now. We're just doing it much quicker. I don't see the spending continuing for the next, 3-4 seasons. It'll probably slow down eventually, right?
So what it feels like, yeah.
Like and also mentioned, we're paying for them. We're not necessarily tapping them up and paying like Ashley Cole, like getting them on a free or something like that.
And also, we're doing it in front of the public gaze. It's not like we're doing something. It's not like we're paying someone's dad. We're not paying someone's mum or getting money in from this sponsor that's putting the account.
I'm still not convinced that your team's any good, though.
Oh, ain't bad, mate.
I mean, I'm just looking at your team from the weekend, and I'm like, meh, it's all right. Disassi, Thiago Silva, he's been there for a while. Cole Will, I mean, he's obviously going to be a big player. Robert Sanchez in goal.
Yeah, that's an area.
It's a strange one.
Do you know the area we still need? By the way,
Reece James and Ben Chilwell you've had. Raheem Sterling was there last season and he weren't great.
We still need to spend money, mate. We still need to spend more money.
We
need a goalkeeper and a striker. We might not go up top.
I disagree. I think Sanchez will do the job for now. If you think about it,
you got to spend £1 billion to just do the job. You've got to win the Premier League.
Well, Kepa's just gone, hasn't he?
But Jamie, the £1 billion, a lot of people keep using that figure, but a lot of that's investment. It's not necessarily players that are ready to play in the team right now. I think that the way the hierarchy is approaching this is they're looking at it from an investment perspective as well. A lot of these strikers that we're buying, a lot of the money is going to youngsters that are being loaned out or they're being sent to Strasbourg. It's investments. If potentially that market becomes difficult for other clubs, we'll make our money back. So I don't necessarily see it the same way Roman was doing it, where he was just spending for the sake of spending and trying to win stuff. Yes, we're trying to win stuff, but there's also an investment element to it where we're trying to make sure that in the future, if things get difficult, we're not in a pickle where we're having to splash 150 million for the next big thing. We've already got them. That's, I think, the approach he's trying to take, which is a smart move. There's a huge risk to it because what if none of them make it? There's a huge risk there. But I'm pretty sure a large chunk of that £1 billion it has gone to youngsters, your Angelos, the Leslie that we've got, recent players that we bought. A lot of them are just unproven, technically great. They've got lots of potential. So there's a chance that they'll make it. They'll actually be able to play in the highest level. But there's a risk.
Do you think you can win the Premier League this season?
This season, I think it's a bit too difficult to tell. There's a chance if Pochettino can obviously prove how sort of a magician he is, like Spurs have been singing for years. If he can prove that with the youngsters, then there's always a chance. Because one game a week, hopefully Reece James and Chilwell should be able to maintain their fitness. They're key for us. So if we can do that, and we just build on the confidence. Against Liverpool, we lacked confidence at the beginning. We all saw that. But once the confidence grew, the players grew into that game. And hopefully if that continues, our run-in for the next 5 or 6 games is really, really favourable for us to build on.
They're
that
winnable.
confidence.
The games are winnable. Yeah, without getting too excited,
exactly.
the games are winnable.
They should be.
Couldn't win a game last season.
No, I know. It's in the distant memory.
Right. Sheikh, thanks for your call. Jace, just on Chelsea, obviously you do follow him, right? You're a massive Chelsea fan. I do genuinely look at that team and still don't think it's capable of winning the Premier League.
No, it's not. Not now. I think that team...
But how can that be when you've spent that much money?
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.